All right, everybody, welcome back to Distress Signal Podcast. You got your girl, Dove Bennett.
Yeah, you already know this your boy, D Mayo in the building, representing the Shell Town like always for Distress Signal.
All right, so before we get on with our guest today, we are going to be doing our product review. Today in the building, we got Miss Lex from Soul Fuel. Is that what it's called, Soul Fuel?
Yes, ma'am. Soul Fuel 614.
Soul Fuel
Ooh,
614. All right, tell us what you brought for us today.
So today, what we have here is some salmon, asparagus, and spicy cauliflower mac and cheese.
Oh.
And then I went to the farmer's market. I get all my fruit fresh.
Ooh.
Chop up some cantaloupe and some pineapple.
Okay.
She said she chopped it up.
She
herself.
chopped it up. She was whipping in the kitchen. So, hey, we're going to taste some good food over here.
We are going to taste some food. We're going to let y'all know how it is. You can find Lex. I'll be posting all of her information on our website, on our social medias. So you can reach out to her. Of course, we're going to taste food first and let y'all know how it is.
Facts. So we're going to be some tough critics. But, hey,
let you know.
the way she got it packaged, I believe she knows what she's doing. I believe she knows what she's doing.
Y'all, she told me when we first was speaking, she was like, I'm always early, so I'm probably going to get there 15 minutes early. I was like, okay, people say that. I leave my house at 4:11 today. We were supposed to be here at 4:30. She texted me at 4:11 and said, I'm outside. I said, I ain't even left yet. She there.
Hey, I like it.
When she say she punctual, y'all. She punctual.
Hey, when you're early, you're on time. When you're on time, you're late.
Say that.
Don't miss them opportunities.
And if you stay ready, you don't got to get ready.
You feel me? Hey, I like that right there. You stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
All right. So, again, y'all, we will follow up with her information at the end of the show. But this is Lex with Miss Soul Fuel. We about to be chopping in the middle of the show, so we're going to let y'all know how it tastes. All right. So, also on the show today, we have comedian Mr. Vernon Mac.
Yeah, hey. What's going on, young comedian V Mac? I'm here, ready to talk about everything I need to talk about as far as entertainment and comedy goes.
Hey, glad to have you on the show today, man.
Glad to have you. All right, so before we start talking, I'm going to go ahead and get my food because I'm kind of hungry.
Do your thing.
Hey, I ain't going to lie. I'm going to tell you, pass a little plate this way. I'm a little intrigued to find out what them taste buds going to do.
I'm going to sit here and pretend to eat.
Y'all could be nice and give him this fruit.
Hey,
now
that
wait a
fruit
minute.
look good. But
Right.
Is that pineapples? Is that pineapples? That's one of my favorites right there. If it's pineapples,
This ain't my first time doing a show for nothing.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to let y'all see how she done did this.
Smell
for
good.
Real. Smell good. The craft of it, like
It's fresh too, so nothing frozen. I never do frozen.
Look, she got fresh food. She don't do nothing frozen. Look at this right here. If you can't tell me that don't look good, can't tell me that don't look good. So we're gonna tag her in it.
Asparagus popping, lemon, okay.
Yes, y'all. She did it. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thank you so much, Miss Lex, for coming out. We're going to have you back as a guest on the show one of these days.
Yeah, just hit me up. I'm always available.
Thank you.
Not always, but most of the time.
Hey, but she ready. She's getting ready.
She said she stay ready.
I love it, though.
Y'all got to try the food first before I leave.
Oh, okay.
Hey, say less. You ain't got to tell me twice.
Fact.
I'm a fat boy at heart anyway. Don't let the physical appearance fool you.
I was going to say where.
I just try to stay in shape a little bit. Uh-oh. Let me taste this right here.
Okay.
Oh. I don't want to take too many daggone bites, but.
You said something, huh?
Nah, see, hey, this right here. Look, I'm trying to pick what part I want to eat next.
Don't get the itis.
All right, too late. Too late.
That's why I try to keep it light, though.
Too late. Oh, my goodness.
Anything we have planned for the rest of the day.
See, the food going to take over the show. I'm going to have to put my eyes back down a little bit.
I forgot Vernon was here.
But look.
It sounds like what you did during the order. Forgot that I was here.
Oh, no, I'm going to have to slide in your DMs, girl.
Oh, my.
Go ahead.
There's going to be some orders put in there. It's going to be some orders. Yes, take it from me myself.
This is
I can't even stop chewing, but the food's just, and it melts in your mouth.
Don't it, though?
You're so amazing. Something about that butter.
That's coconut butter.
Oh, okay.
No, but that's what it is. I like that. Not just any butter, but coconut butter. Hey, that sounds like it's good.
All right, y'all. Hit her up.
Look,
Make sure.
Doug supposed to be asking the questions. Look, she can't start eating.
Give me a second.
I feel like Oliver Twist.
You feel me?
Can I get some more Gru, governor?
Look, he's just stuck in the middle like,
I'm just
dang,
stuck
all
in
the
the
food
middle.
right here.
I'm in the torn, and then she tried to offer me some fruit, and they said, "Oh hell no, no, you ain't get nothing but this microphone."
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. That they say I kill for food now.
Yeah, I don't share my food. I don't share with my kids.
Oh man.
I don't.
Yeah, she ain't
No
lying.
worry, V Mac. I'm personally deliver you something.
Look at that, y'all. She got
Hey.
that good customer service right
Ain't
there.
she?
She got to personally deliver himself. All he
That's
did was
what's
show up
up.
as a guest. He
That's
ain't
all.
doing
That's
nothing.
all you gotta do. Sometimes you just
We
about
gonna
where
be
you at.
we're gonna be future business partners.
Hey, there you go.
Hey.
There, look,
I
making
got
business
big things
connections
for
on
you.
Distress Podcast.
While
Right
hungry.
there, right there.
Wow.
Girl, you gonna sell out. I tell you that. You definitely gonna sell out. You
That's
got a
the
talent
goal.
right there. You got a
That's the goal. I
talent.
appreciate it.
Ooh, yeah. Packaged nicely. Taste. All right, now we about to get on with the show. Hold on, I'm coming.
All right, come on now. Come on now.
I'm coming. Again, thank you so much. Oh,
Y'all are very welcome.
that was good. Okay, so Vernon. Is that what you go by? You like to be called Vernon?
Yeah, I go by hungry.
Hey, I feel you. I feel you, Vernon. I apologize, G. I feel so bad. Now. It was a gift.
I understand.
gift.
I'm crying on the inside, but I'm sorry. Tell the food so damn good. She just threw the lid on top of my
Did she?
business card.
Did she?
Didn't give a damn
Did she?
about my business card.
Ain't
for
even give you a
nothing.
little corner piece.
All I got is the smell.
Look, y'all notice y'all still making jokes, and I have yet to offer anything. I don't
Hey,
care.
hey,
I don't
well,
care.
Well, I know I guess would like for us to go on with the show, but you don't want to got the paper, so.
I'm coming. All right, so Vernon, what made you want to become a comedian?
Jesus.
Jesus made you want to become a
No,
comedian?
no, not really. But I just wanted to say that the humor of religion. No.
Pastor shaking his head right now.
Whoever listen to this and they believe in it, I mean, it's dope. I believe in the universe. But okay, anywho, it started a long time ago with me. It's a long story. It's a long story. All right. So back when I was a kid, I always wanted to be a professional wrestler.
Wait a minute, you about to tell the long story?
Yeah. Why you eating? Why not?
Well, I mean, we this is a 30-minute podcast.
All right. Well, then never mind. Quick joint. I've always wanted to be in entertainment ever since basketball. I was fiending for the crowd. So
Okay.
I blew out my knee at Columbus State and Columbus, Ohio. Started doing strip clubs. Then became a wrestler.
Oh.
So after that, I was sitting at my job one day and I said something funny. Somebody said, "You should get paid to do that." And then I was like, but I always knew that I had the gift to make people laugh because even when they were crying or sad, I could make them laugh. So the lady told me I should get paid for it. I went to the Comedy Zone comedy classes, 2011, been doing it ever since.
Wow.
Hey.
Okay.
I like that. Started out trying to find his career. Next thing you know, he
I
found a
just
hidden
know
talent.
the universe put me on this earth to do more than a 9 to 5.
Hey, I
Facts.
agree with you on
Facts.
that. I agree with you
Now,
on
this is
that.
the second time on our show that Comedy Zone done been brought up. Comedy Zone, we're going to go ahead and tag you. You need to start paying us for something.
For
We
real, like-
shouting, you got a little too much over here.
They need to start paying the comic.
Hey, I feel you. You better own your rights. Own your rights to your stuff.
Not
If you
even
putting it
that.
out like that, hey.
Comedy Zone is a good thing, but that's the whole purpose of I don't have a problem with Comedy Zone because without them, I would not know how to work a crowd, how to write a
Gotcha.
joke.
Got you.
I heard their class was good.
It is. It's a difference between being funny in the streets and being funny on the stage.
Yeah.
They teach you the difference, but it's a lot of other stuff.
I feel you. It's a lot on the little back end of it. They
stuff.
can't. But
So-
you just can't have yourself. You got to learn it as you go. So I feel you on that.
Yeah, it's a lot of extra. Like y'all eating. That's what
I feel like we're going to hear about this for the rest of the show.
No, I'm just saying.
He
Like
not-
like people get paid for you do your set, you get a meal.
Hey,
That's true.
I feel you. I feel you. You know, it's all about networking.
Yeah, I
It's
try
all
to-
about networking.
I try to give my comics money.
All right, so how long does it normally prepare you how long does it normally take you to prepare for a show?
Depends on how much time I got. Like, I already got enough time that prepares me for the show, so I just figure out what kind of show it is, if it's a clean show or a dirty show or a blue show or whatever. So say if I'm doing a clean show, I don't like doing those joints because I'm not a clean comic.
I
Oh.
feel you.
So it takes away from who I am. But
Gotcha.
I don't know. As soon as I get to the joint, I'm nervous the whole day. So it's like the day of. Like, I go the whole day of being nervous. So that's my preparing the 24 hours before the show.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So that's not bad then. That's a pretty good turnaround.
You ever went on stage and blanked?
Man, listen, that's part of the blanked out like it's cussed the crowd out.
No. Like you getting up there to tell a joke and you forget or you get stage
No,
fright.
I never had that.
Okay.
That's wild. I don't believe in that because if you're not prepared, then you shouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you think if you prepare, there should be no reason for you to get up there and freeze or nothing like that?
If you're gonna go on the stage, you should not have you could have stage fright, but not the ability to blank. Like that's stupid.
In that case, like, why did you even bring yourself there?
Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things I don't like. A lot of things I don't like people who go up there and they start losing the crowd. But hey, so how you doing? And what's going on? Or people who bring their notebook or something on the stage because they don't remember the jokes. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
To me, that's you ain't prepare your craft the way you should have. To me, that's a bad representation of what you trying to do.
Yeah.
To me, that's like you going to a job, but you didn't bring your work attire. You just came. You just brought yourself.
It's like me playing basketball with no dribbling.
You feel me? It's not going to be successful whatsoever.
No, it's not at all.
So have you seen a lot of bad comedy performances?
We all have them. There's not a comic book on the earth that has it. You can't be a comedian and not have it. You can't play basketball and not dribble. You can't play football and not fumble. You can't ride a motorcycle and not fall. You can't be on stage and not get booed.
So you've had bad performances.
Yeah.
Let's hear about those.
All right, the first one was like a year, maybe 6 months in. I haven't really had no bad ones since like the first 2 years. So it was like 2 years in. I was doing a club with Burpee. He was hosting, and okay. So it went really bad, right? So I was halfway through my set. I was probably like 3-4 minutes in. Crowd started booing. He started making the crowd boo. They booed me so bad, I felt like I got pushed back. Like the power of the boo pushed me back.
Oh my goodness.
So I cussed everybody off. So
What?
I said, y'all motherfuckers gonna laugh at the person who got on stage before me. Y'all ain't gonna laugh at me and shit. Fuck y'all. Fuck this whole goddamn show.
There you go.
I don't give a
What you
fuck.
mean? There you go.
Hey, bro, you got to let them have it
Because
sometimes.
the comic that got on before me was talking about some gay shit, like gay dicks, and he was doing some gay stuff, whatever, right? No disrespect to whoever it is, but it's just what it is. So I said, oh, y'all gonna laugh at that gay shit, but y'all ain't gonna laugh
Hey, I
at me?
feel you.
Maybe he was funny and you weren't. You can't be mad at them because you weren't funny.
I was
I'm
mad
gonna
at the crowd
say
for
this
booing
right
me.
here. I'm gonna say this right here. That's a sensitive subject right there
It
for
is
Dove.
not a sensitive subject for me. I am very pro LBGT.
I'm pro LGBT too, but what I'm saying is you don't boo me. I don't give a damn. Everybody going down in this motherfucker. I'm gonna fuck this building, fuck the people sitting in this motherfucker. The host ain't
Said
shit.
fuck the mamas, fuck the ancestors, everything else that came there.
Fuck the microphone. I don't give a fuck about nobody. I told everybody, kiss my ass, kiss my dick, and I got the hell off.
Hey, there you go,
But
G.
they
I like
invited me
it.
back the next week, so I guess it was all right.
It worked.
Okay.
It worked.
Yeah, it
See,
did.
it didn't start off as strong as you wanted to, but you finished with a bang.
I did that.
I like that.
They
I like
told
that.
me, we want you to come back and try again. I said, okay, thank you.
That was cold for A.
Yeah.
You started off a little scary, but hey, you
Yeah, but
finished
I-
with it. We like the way you finished. We like the way you finished.
Cut the
Bring
crowd
that,
out.
bring that out
Yeah,
again.
I started off strong, but I couldn't close. It was just, couldn't close it.
Okay. All right.
But that was like 4 months in. Then I was at the Comedy Zone. Oh, that was a good one too. I was a little drunk, right? So I used to get drunk to go on stage.
I know a lot of comedians do that.
I don't do that no more. I
Okay.
used to do that because of my nerves. So I was drunk as hell, and I got on stage, and I was just talking shit, and they say, "And that's your time," and they cut the microphone off. And because it was the Comedy Zone, I couldn't really cuss them out, so I walked off like I was an angry spoken word artist, just yelling and shit.
Like, word? This
Yeah,
what we gonna do?
yeah. I said, "This is how y'all gonna do me. Y'all gonna cut my mic off?" Okay, I got joke laughs on that, but yeah, that was about it. If you're a comedian and you get silence, I'd rather get booed.
You feel me? That's,
Dude,
I feel like that hurt right there. Yeah, just not to hear nothing.
Yeah. Like you standing on stage and everybody's looking at you.
It is crickets.
Like, yo, what the fuck did I write? I didn't write nothing that was worth no reaction. It wasn't worth nothing. Y'all just looking at me.
Like, am I even a comedian?
Yeah, it's like I'm reading the dictionary. Like, yo,
All right, we're going to practice. Go ahead, tell a joke. Tell a joke. No, you want to tell a joke? Why? You're not good? You afraid we ain't going to laugh?
oh, y'all already didn't laugh. I already
Is
told
it
you.
like, he said, fuck that.
She
Y'all.
want me to tell a joke. I done been telling jokes ever since I said that. She gonna leave me an inbox talking about, I don't go off of funny off of pictures. I want to see if you're gonna
You
be.
sound like like I was. No, that's not what.
She said I sent her a picture of my show. She said, "Well, I don't go off of pictures to see how funny somebody is."
Hey, that sound like Dove right there. That sound like Dove right there.
We gonna judge your entertainment value upon your
I
arrival.
was
Hey, it's crazy because you sound just like her reading it out to the
my
phone. Like you sound
goodness.
just like her.
No, all I was saying was that I'm not about to judge your comic abilities off of, some performances that I wasn't at. I will judge your comedy when you come on the show, and if I see you funny, then I can be like, okay, he's funny. But I couldn't go off of that based off of what you was giving me. That's all I was saying.
I'm the greatest comic you never heard.
If you say so.
Claim it.
Steve Martin, man. What Steve Martin said? You got to be so good they can't deny you.
Oh, there you go. I like that. So who's some comedians that maybe inspired you to try to follow that path and stay on that
when
road?
I got inspired, when I chose the path, it wasn't like I chose it because I watched comedy. I chose it because I knew I was funny.
Gotcha.
But being in the game, I started off watching Ron White. He was one of the redneck comics. He wrote with what's the boy? Smarter than the fifth grader, Jeff Foxworthy, and Larry Cable got him. Pryor, of course.
Richard Pryor.
Yeah, I love a lot of white comedians.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just that they write their ass off. Like it's like they write. I like writers. Like I like like people who write, like Paul Moody, Wanda Sykes. Like those are the writers for the comics that you don't even know that they write for. But if you listen to their stand up and you listen to another person, oh yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so what do you think about Dave Chappelle?
He's the greatest comic walking on earth right now.
Hey, bro. Disrespecting him so bad by saying he's not funny.
I did not enjoy his comedy. Like I don't think he's that funny to me.
Well, I think because Dove came from a different background. You feel me? She wasn't.
Where you from? What's your background?
I'm from Texas, Houston, Texas.
Nice sheltered life.
Okay. Yes, I grew up in a predominantly white area.
So who's your favorite comic then?
Kevin Hart.
So you like that bam.
She like, hey, but ask her why she like Kevin Hart though.
Why she like Kevin Hart? Because he's short and struggling. Why?
No, I simply felt like I could relate to him more. To put it
because he basically called himself a bitch.
He did. That's what he will admit.
He said, "Oh, I was a nerd. Well,
So
I was a bitch." So and she took like, "Oh, I can relate to that."
It's not that. It's that you get like a lot of these other black comedians comedians that I didn't find too funny. They're very vulgar. They're very hard with it. Kevin Hart don't come off like that. Like he's more soft. No offense, Kevin Hart, but he is. He's softer. Like
he a punk soft?
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Yes. His first two stand-up specials is basically him talking about himself as if he was a punk ass dude.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
and
the reason why Chappelle is the greatest comic walking the earth right now, and I don't know, we opinions of asses, we got a lot of that shit, right?
we do.
Dave Chappelle, from the day that he stopped on the stage at the age of 16 to today, is one of the greatest comic writers that there ever is. If you look at the time that it takes into a person, like I'm looking at it from a different point of view, but his sets are structured so magnificent. Like it's just unbelievable. Like his writing is dope. The way he builds a set from the beginning to the end, the crescendo, is amazing. You just gotta listen to the words.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go home tonight. I'm gonna watch Dave Chappelle. I'm gonna go find a Dave Chappelle set. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna let y'all know what I think.
I'm gonna tell you
Just
what
like
I do.
just like so many, like you dope when people steal your jokes.
Yeah, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but the greatest comic is not what everybody think there is. To me, at least.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why.
Who's
One
your
thing I
favorite
do
comic?
like.
My comic gonna fuck y'all up. Y'all ain't even gonna be.
Hey, I rock with Dave Chappelle though. Like I just seen a lot of his old stuff.
the one he did in DC when he was talking about the baby selling weed on the corner. Just hilarious though. That whole
How is that funny? Why is an infant selling illegal narcotics? Why is that funny?
It's funny enough that somebody stole it and used it in their set.
That's
then
true.
I feel like that person wasn't funny.
That's true. But some people don't know. Like you got comedians that made it. Like even to like the bit screens that's on movies, who they try to downplay them by making them have women's roles, like make them wear a dress. Dave Chappelle was one of the first and only comedians to say, "No, I'm not doing that," and walked away.
Yep.
Bump the money. I'm gonna create my own platform.
Yep,
that's why I respect Dave Chappelle
That was
a lot
like
more.
Blue Street.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got a lot of useless knowledge in my brain, and I use it on stage too. I talk, I'm an
No
observation.
knowledge is useless.
I know that's right. I'm an observational comic. My favorite comic of all time, and I think the greatest one to ever walk the earth, is Bill Cosby.
Oh, I love Bill Cosby.
And it's not because he drugged people.
I was waiting for it.
Because that's hilarious.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That
what's
was-
funny, you got away with it, but get caught so many decades later.
The JJ didn't dry it up. Now you had a flashback. Look,
Exactly.
I remember when Bill made me feel like Jello. Like, I'm
Y'all
sorry.
not gonna do Bill like that. Y'all
No,
not gonna
Bill
do
did himself
that.
like that.
Exactly.
And that's like OJ said, if I did, nigga, you did it. You did it. Listen,
You should have
everybody like okay, so it's George Carlin. Everybody, all comics. George Carlin, Richard Pryor, whatever. Everybody has stolen their style. Nobody has stole Bill Cosby's style. Nobody can do it. I'm trying to, but nobody has done it. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he tells a story, he'll talk for 10 minutes and then kill you 3 minutes of punches. Nobody has done it. Everybody stole from everybody else, but they can't take his style.
Cause he's great. He's great. He's great
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
one of the greatest. He's one of the great, if not the great. Yeah, he on the Mount Rushmore. But they probably took his face down now because
they carved
they
the
haters.
whole new face on
they
that.
took his face down because he was going face down. My bad. I should have did like Kevin Hart.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm a little motherfucker.
No, okay. You know.
I'm a bitch. Let me tell you this. I can't get knocked out too.
He can talk about getting beat up a lot.
He did.
I ain't never heard a man
didn't
downplay
want to
his
get
own
sleepy.
sex game.
Right.
Like, I ain't gonna do that.
I do that. I get on stage and I talk about everything.
He's being honest. He's being honest. Why he can't be honest?
I get on stage and I talk about how small my shit is.
I would rather respect somebody who get on stage and is completely honest and transparent than somebody who get up there and act like they the best at everything. And if he's not good at sex, he's not good at sex. At least he know he can admit it and how to improve it.
And then y'all still ignore that
That's it.
shit.
When I send out,
Y'all still ignore it.
Ignore it.
Oh, you said you wasn't good, but I'm gonna still overlook you. On to the next one.
like I got jokes.
I got needs.
I talk about my penis. I don't have a dick. I have a penis. When I get rich, it'll grow into a dick. You know, it's a little misunderstood.
I mean, I don't know. You know, like some of these celebrities.
I hope
they're
you
cutting
don't
it
know.
off. They're cutting it off.
Huh?
They cutting it off.
Oh, that could been.
Bruce Jenner.
Oh, that's
Hey,
different.
hey.
I'm
I
proud.
think that's a common thing.
I'm proud
That's
to
a
be.
common thing.
I said I don't think that's a common thing. Like
I'm
I
proud
would
to
hope
be-
not.
I'm proud to be a man. I don't want a Virginia.
So you don't think transgender
I don't want
is
to.
a
I don't want to
common
be.
thing?
I
though?
don't want to
I mean,
masturbate. With
That,
my
you telling me that
fingers.
transgenders, as much people that's become a transgender, that's not a common thing?
I'm saying it's not like half the population.
It's a rampant plague that's sweeping the earth.
Okay, first of all, it's not a plague. It's not a plague.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying it like that neither. I'm not trying to lose fans, but I'm just saying like if you. How can I say?
It's hard to put it in words.
Good, then
Because
no. But
even-
that means
look,
if you
bro,
can't,
I
They
can
need
say-
to come out with something where you could just add it. You don't have to lose it. Just add the vagina, like you know. So this is what we could do. We could make a cut up on your testicle sack.
what kind of sense does that make?
Uh,
What kind of sense
So
does
when
that
you
make?
go through the line, you talk to God, you could have a good conversation with him. So are you going to be a man angel or a female angel?
That's
or,
true.
But at the same time,
That's not
but no.
true.
But listen, transgenders are not going to be like man or woman. They be like Michael, the angel Michael. You know about Angel Michael? He was so pretty they didn't know what he was.
Y'all, that's not true. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them at all.
The angel Michael.
That they don't
He the one
know.
who fell to earth with the broken wing.
They don't know.
John
Don't listen to
Travolta was
them.
dancing in the.
If to all transgenders out there,
We
you
love
are
you.
who you feel you are, and if you want to get a surgery, get the surgery.
we didn't say, hey, we didn't judge.
We didn't judge him.
We ain't.
You trying to make him mad at us.
Exactly. Hey, now you see what I go through. You see when we first
She
came
put that-
in?
She put that shit
You
on
see,
us.
you see how she kept
These
taking
two
everything?
motherfuckers over here don't like y'all.
Exactly.
But I love y'all. Yeah, nobody said nothing bad. I was trying to help them out. Like, you know,
Facts.
try to get both. You might want to turn it around and you could do it.
Is it safe to say
Hey,
when
male
you talking about them, you can only say positive things, or you're gonna get negative
Oh,
feedback?
that's right. They're going to be protesting.
Yes. You're gonna lose all your Instagram followers. Platform will be destroyed.
I don't know what's worse, that or the Beehive.
Yep.
Both?
Bro.
Because I'm hoping to earn both.
You feel me?
Look, I ain't gonna, the Beehive is kind of crazy.
Didn't she
know-
not have a man that danced as a backup
She
dancer in
and
her
I
house?
love that.
Yo, what
You
gonna-
was one who was like, I don't want to see that.
I was just speaking the truth. Why would I want to look at a man half naked dancing? Like, tell me that.
Maybe if you didn't watch the video, maybe some people don't like watching women dance.
Ain't that what I did? Ain't that what I did?
But you didn't have to comment on it the way you did.
Oh, so because I said I don't want to
excuse me,
see it.
We're in the middle of something.
I see. Look, hey, well, it was about to. I was about to have to feed her some mean ones, but I ain't gonna do it.
So what's your problem? I could just turn to Dr. Phil. So tell me what happened on the day that y'all was watching the Beyonce.
Well, actually, no. I wanted to point out though, the Beehive. You knew they were crazy when what was that instance she went to the game, and the lady was talking to Jay-Z, and a cameraman caught like a snip.
Or the girl reaching over it. That was the
right. There was like a small snip of it, and
wife.
Beyonce just caught it like a little glimpse, and the cameraman happened to catch it, and everybody was like, "Oh, Beyonce throwing shade. She's talking to her man." Beyonce and her PR team is like, it wasn't anything like that. The Beehive had the audacity to come back and was like, "Hush, Beyonce, we got this anyway." Like,
where was Beehive when Jay-Z and Solange were fighting?
oh my gosh! First of all,
I seen Beyonce. She was sitting there chilling. Right.
And Beehive had opinion about
Right.
that too.
Exactly.
The Beehive
just like I got
Beyonce
opinion about us.
more
The Beehive has a strong opinion about us men.
I'm gonna use them crazy ass.
Lemonade.
If you bring
Lemonade?
that album up one more time,
She wrote a whole album
About men.
No,
what she did was this is what they do. This is how the game was working.
Oh
I'm gonna tell you how the Beyonce Jay-Z team worked. They said, okay, you know what? Album sales ain't doing that good. You know what we
Facts.
do? We fake beef with each other over some side pieces. We're gonna make an album about. You gonna make an album about it. I'm gonna have a couple songs on my new album about it. Boom, we gonna sell out because everybody wanna know both sides of the story. Bam.
There it go.
Good
There it go.
Yeah, because Ape Shit didn't do nothing. That Beyonce
Facts.
Jay-Z album didn't.
That
do
shit wasn't hitting for shit if you ask me.
Didn't sell
It
nothing.
wasn't.
I like that song though.
Exactly.
R. Kelly and
Just
Jay-Z,
this.
Best of Both Worlds, did more than that shit.
Facts.
The second one.
R. Kelly got his own issues though.
Best of.
Oh, what's all R. Kelly issues come from? Young girls want to throw themselves out of no, don't you?
Whoa,
I'm not saying it's
so
right.
R. Kelly's issues
I'm not
aren't
saying
R.
it's
Kelly's
right.
fault, but
I will say this. I remember in high school when I'm 28 now. I remember when I was in high school, like the juniors and senior girls, they was getting picked up in the back of the school
this is
with
when-
grown men that's driving.
That's
And they
the-
telling us to get our money up. I'm 15. How I supposed to get my money up? Explain that to me,
That's been
Doug.
going on for years. It's just that's the people.
Exactly. R. Kelly just the one to get caught and just be publicized
I was trying
about
to
it.
keep the girls off me because they was looking at me like a lottery ticket.
I feel you, G. I
You
got the
play
same
sports
problem.
too?
I did. Basketball player.
Yeah, me too. They was looking at me like, "Oh shit, you better to go." And I'm like, "Yeah, away from this city."
Exactly.
well, okay, all right. So Vernon.
VMAC, please. Thank you.
Oh, I asked you what you want to be called.
I don't remember that.
It was at the beginning.
Was you thinking it while you was chewing, or
No,
did you say it?
I
after?
said it
There you
out
go.
loud
There you
while
go.
I was chewing.
Shout out to the food right there. Shout out for the food. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been ready to kill mines. I've been trying to be a little professional over here, just a little bit. Dub over here smacking. Nah,
Yeah,
so,
so listen,
let you know.
the Beehive, right?
Yeah. Food falling out of mouth.
Y'all gotta get off her back. Y'all
Hey,
gotta
hey.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank
You're right.
you.
You're right. You lucky you got a little help over there because we was gonna. Hey,
I'm
tag
sad you
team.
here because they was gonna attack me, girl. They was really gonna attack me. Now, anyways, I do have a question. Have you ever caught anybody stealing your material?
I never caught it, but people have replayed it back to me,
Somebody stealing yours?
but they can't say it like I say. So,
Mm,
because all my stuff is real, it's based on reality and stuff that I've been through or stuff I've seen.
mhm.
So they can't deliver it because they don't even know the damn jokes. I've been in the audience with my friends and dude been on stage stealing their jokes right in front of them.
Wow,
That's crazy.
that is crazy.
I would have to, yeah.
It's a lot of wild shit.
Meet me outside. No, I'm gonna just have to. We gonna have to square up right there. You gonna?
But they say
I didn't see
imitation.
motherfuckers pulling out guns
is
on
the
niggas for
sweet-
that shit. Man, comedy
Is it that
real.
serious?
Yes, it is that
It's
serious.
cutthroat.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be that serious? You put your effort and time in to write that line, to work that bit, to
Mhm.
make that bit work, and then you go somebody else gonna just take it for free.
Facts.
What would you do if somebody took the name of your thing and made money off of it?
I mean, if they took the name, yeah, I would be like, you can't do
Then
that.
what's the difference
But-
between the words?
Dub gonna go sue.
No,
She gonna go the legal route.
I will admit yes. If something had a big enough impact to where it was causing my own show harm, like if we talking here and I bust a joke and then all of a sudden we go listen to another podcast and they done stole my joke and they get famous, like they going viral and everything, Yeah, at that point, I'm gonna be like, okay, now wait a minute. You know, it might be some legal
It's
act.
just it's the point of view because that destroys
Exactly.
your whole set. So
It
say
does.
somebody steal a joke that you use in the middle of a set, they steal it and they put it where the hell they want to put it, and other people hear him saying it more than you. So then when you say that's your shit you've been saying, and they think it's somebody else's shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Destroys your whole fucking set. Now I spent. Did you know how long it takes to make a joke work? No, you don't. No, you don't.
How do you know what I know?
How long did it take to make a joke work?
Well, I mean, it may take people different times. That's all I'm saying.
I like how she tried to, try to sweeten it up a little bit. It might take a little people different times.
I got a joke that took me a year and a half to make it funny. Because I never gave up on it. You never give up on your bitch. You got to figure it out how to work it. You write it originally, and then you got to change it up 4 or 5 different ways before you get it. So by the time it's working and this other motherfucker done stole the working one,
I feel what you just said just now. I just don't agree with you don't give up on your bitch. Now, I feel like if my bitch is milking me dry, and I know you're talking about grind.
I said bit.
Oh, my fault.
No.
Let me clarify that then. I'm not listening hard enough over here.
Really?
My fault, Vernon. My fault. V Mac.
Yeah, but
you know.
said, bitch. Wait, hold on. I give up on all them hoes. Them motherfuckers ain't working. Damn. If them bitches ain't working, them hoes they need to be working.
Yeah, feel me? Okay, we on the same wavelength, Bree. We on the same
my
wavelength.
goodness. All right, so we're going to go ahead. We're getting close to the end of the show. We're going to hit you with our distress question. Go ahead.
So
D-Mayo.
V-Mac, I got something for you here. So say you're offered $1 million, but it's a catch. You have to either A, marry a midget with one leg, or B, have Donald Trump as your best man in your wedding. At the same time, he cuts the cake, and he also marries you off.
So this Donald Trump in the wedding, he gonna cut my cake and he giving him away, or he got to marry the midget.
Well, who am I marrying at Donald Trump's wedding?
Yeah, who he marrying? Donald Trump is his best man.
If I'm marrying Alicia Keys, we going with Donald Trump.
Oh no! See, it's gonna be
How much is money?
Hillary. You're marrying Hillary.
Hillary Clinton. You got to marry Hillary Clinton.
That's marrying into money now. It's a business proposition.
That's true, but you also got if you married a midget, you get $10 million.
But also, you see, the feds was on Hillary.
Yeah.
I'm marrying a midget. I already didn't have sex with one, so I might as well marry a midget.
Hey,
Well, now this
but
bitch
she got
also
one
only got
leg
one
though.
leg.
She only got one leg.
Guess what? Now we got a good parking spot.
I take the midget for $1 million.
I take the
You said $10 million.
I take the 10
Oh,
million.
my fault. Yeah, you get $10 million.
I take the 10 million in curbside parking.
Hey, I'll buy a hell of a prosthetic.
He said in curbside parking.
I'm 6'8". She's a midget. I can strap her on the back like a baby. We can walk
Facts.
around.
You 6'8"?
Hey, you can put her through the little baby thing and wear it on front of
She
you.
ain't even got to get on her knees.
That's true.
Oh my gosh.
Stand straight up.
Eye level with my bezel.
Hey, y'all gotta check them out. Y'all gotta check them out.
Every time she make me mad, we're gonna tell her we're gonna carry with just so she can't ride. Shit.
Oh my.
Oh,
Y'all,
man.
we got Vernon in the. I'm sorry, VMAC.
Whatever you want to call me, just call me.
Okay, he said whatever you want to call him. Call him that. He said whatever you want to call him. All right, so you can check him out at Let me see. Is this Respin?
Yeah, that's Respite Entertainment on Facebook to see all the stuff about the shows. I'm on Facebook as Vernon, VERNONMAC, Instagram, comedian _VMAC. Check me out. Don't be a stranger. Holla at me.
Don't you have a show coming up?
August 16th, Club Vibrations. Stores open at 8. Show starts at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
All right, y'all go to his show, but y'all make sure y'all don't try to steal none of his material. Y'all know how you
he
feel
ain't
about
having that. He ain't having that.
I'm not one of the violent comedians, but yeah, you steal somebody else's joke, you might get shot. But you steal my joke, you might get talked about on platforms.
Oh.
But
He
also,
said you're gonna be his next show if you steal his material.
hey, I'm gonna be checking it out. So I want to find out who he gonna be talking about.
Everybody.
For facts. He said everybody.
And don't forget, we had some beautiful and tasty food over here,
Yes.
sweetheart. Please let them know where they can find your food at.
You can find me on Instagram at Soulfuel, SOULFUEL 614. You can DM me, email me. Email is the same thing at gmail.com. That's it.
All right, great. And then, guys, keep in mind that both of their information will also be available on our social medias and on our website if you want more information. If you haven't already, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and subscribe to us on YouTube. D-Mail, you want to say anything before we leave?
Hey, this is Distress Signal. Tune in, stay tuned. We always over here keeping it popping and turning it up, having a good time. So check us out for more.
Great. Anything you want to say to the people, VMAC?
No, ma'am.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in to Distress Signal. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Hey.
Be great.